welcome to the Daily News program in Azərbaycan Televiziya. I'm Qocaman. President İlham signed an executive order on conscription of citizens of the Republic of Azerbaijan to active military service and transfer of the servicemen from active military service to reserve units from July 1st to 30, 2021. According to the executive order, the citizens of the Republic of Azerbaijan born in 2003 and reached the age of 18 before the conscription day, as well as those born in 1986-2002 being under 35 years, and citizens who have no right to defer military service in the armed forces of the Republic of Azerbaijan and other military formations are to be conscripted into active military service from July 1st to 30. Those who have completed their military service are discharged from the reserve from July 1st to 30. President İlham signed a decree on the application of the law on amendments to the law on the Republic of Azerbaijan on perpetuating of the name of Martin about privileges to families of martyrs dated 23rd April. Under the act, the Cabinet of Ministers was instructed to approve the procedure for maintaining the register of persons who receive the status of the martyr and their family members within 2 months in agreement with the President of Azerbaijan. President İlham signed another decree on a number of measures to establish and ensure the operation of Education Student Loan Fund under the Ministry of Education. The foundation established to ensure access to education for the poor, to create equal opportunities in obtaining education and expand the coverage of this sphere, is a non-profit legal entity that organizes the issuance of student loans. The upper limit of the amount of student loans should not exceed the amount of annual tuition fees paid to students on a paid basis for individual specialties provided for the approved student admission for each academic year. A board of trustees of 7 members acting on a voluntary basis is established to exercise general management and control over the activities of the foundation. The fund's current management is carried out by the board, which consists of 3 members, the chairman and 2 deputies. Expenditures for the organization and maintenance of the fund's activities are financed from the state budget and other sources not prohibited by law. The Charter of Educational Student Loan Fund established under the decree was approved. The Declaration on Allied Relations signed by Presidents of Azerbaijan and Turkey in Shusha is a significant document that will play a historic role in shifting the geopolitical and geo-economical picture in the South Caucasus. This agreement will be a serious impetus for the formation of a unified position of 2 fraternal countries on transport, communication and energy projects, as well as military and political cooperation, which is of strategic importance for the future of the region.
Azerbaijan gradually implements prospects that emerged in the post-war period due to the victory in the Second Karabakh War. The visit of President of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, to Shusha right after his participation in the NATO summit, signing of a historic Shusha Declaration on Allied Relations, the speech of the Turkish leader in the Azerbaijani parliament, and his statements on the future of the region are currently in the center of attention and discussions not only in the region but on the global level. The most popular thesis is that the victory of the Azerbaijani state in the 44-day war turned Azerbaijan into the center of interest for the entire world, when the political and moral support of Turkey to our country served for the strengthening Azerbaijan's status as a regional power. President İlham, speaking at the 2nd online summit of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation on Science and Technology, noted that the documents adopted by this organization played the role of a legal basis during Azerbaijan's cleaning of its territories from occupants. After the total defeat in the 44-day patriotic war, Armenia had to sign an act of capitulation on November 10, 2020, and was obliged to withdraw its troops from the remaining part of Azerbaijan's territories. Azerbaijan itself ensured the implementation of the UN Security Council resolution of 1993. Thus, Azerbaijan resolved the 30-years-long conflict and restored its territorial integrity and historical justice by military political means, said President İlham. Undoubtedly, the support of friendly states and organizations, including partner countries Turkey, Pakistan, and Afghanistan, in restoring historical justice is invaluable. The states are close to Azerbaijan in the post-war period and show interest and active participation in the process of restoration of Karabakh. Thus, from the speeches of the President of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, who headed to Shusha just after the NATO summit and signed an alliance agreement with his Azerbaijani counterpart in our cultural capital, it becomes clear that Azerbaijan is not alone in the ongoing process of restoration and creation in Karabakh. The fraternal states will continue to provide support for the early return to their native lands of people who have been away from their lands for 30 years. It is in our hands to turn this victory into a victory for everyone. All of us together should assess opportunities for the Caucasus to never become dependent again. We lead this fight with our friends on the global level under the slogan "A vote more than 5," said President of Turkey Recep Tayyip Erdogan. At present, Baku and Ankara are carrying out serious work to make many projects operational, in particular the Platform of Six, which will give impetus to the strengthening of regional integration. Of course, if Armenia abandons its claims against Azerbaijan, it will be able to get out of the economic swamp by opening the borders with Turkey. In this sense, the right to make the right decision for the future of Armenia will be in the hands of the new government of this country. Azerbaijan and Turkey declare that they will consistently implement the Zengezur Corridor project and other projects aimed at the further development of the region. As envisaged in the clauses of the joint Shusha Declaration, the two fraternal countries will jointly fight the attempts of some forces to artificially change the realities in the region. And this is a clear signal that the priorities of the South Caucasus will be determined by Baku and Ankara and implemented with the support of other partner countries.
President of Turkey Recep Tayyip Erdogan shared a post regarding his visit to Azerbaijan. The post reads as follows: "The benefits of Karabakh victory to Azerbaijan, the Caucasus and the world will be better understood over time."
Bahtiyarım çünkü can Azerbaycan'dayım. Bahtiyarım çünkü Karabağ'ı azat etmiş kardeş Azerbaycan'ın Milli Meclisi'nde sizlerle beraberim. Bahtiyarım çünkü bağımsızlığının 30. yılına ulaşan Azerbaycan'dayım. Karabağ'ın azat edilmesi Azerbaycan'ın bağımsız geçen 30 yılının en önemli hadisesidir. Bu zaferle Kafkaslar'da kanayan bir yara kapanmış, bölgede kalıcı barış ve huzur için büyük bir fırsat doğmuştur. Kafkaslardaki barış ve huzurdan yalnız Azerbaycan değil, Ermenistan'da dahil olmak üzere tüm bölge ülkeleri, hatta tüm dünya kazançlı çıkacaktır. Kalıcı barışa giden yolun bölgedeki tüm halkların ve devletlerin karşılıklı güven temelinde geliştirecekleri işbirliklerinden geçtiğine inanıyoruz. Bu kutlu vatan savaşı döneminde Türkiye hem devlet hem de millet olarak tüm kalbiyle Azerbaycan'ın yanında yer almıştır. Bugün de bütün imkanlarımızla Azerbaycan'ın yanındayız. Bütün dünya bilsin ki inşallah yarın da yanında yer alacağız. Karabağ zaferinin Azerbaycan'a, Kafkaslara ve dünyaya getireceği yararların kıymeti zaman geçtikçe daha iyi anlaşılacaktır. Çünkü bu yıkımın değil, inşanın, zulmün değil, adaletin, nobranlığın değil, zarafetin, savaşın değil, barışın, kanın değil, kalbin zaferidir. İnşallah medeniyet güneşimizi yeniden en tepeye çıkartarak barışı ve adaleti bölgemizde ve dünyada hakim kılacağımız günler yakındır.
Heads of states and governments, ministers, influential politicians, scientists and entrepreneurs, mass media representatives of many countries are gathering in Antalya to discuss major regional and global challenges. Topics included in the agenda of the diplomatic forum to be held on June 18th are of great interest for Azerbaijan as well.
Turkish government strives to transform this forum into one of the most influential global dialogue platforms in the sphere of diplomacy. The forum, organized by the Foreign Affairs Ministry of the fraternal country, will take place under the auspices of the President of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan. The theme of the forum is Innovative Diplomacy, New Era, New Approaches. The forum, which was postponed last year due to the pandemic and became one of the first major events during the normalization of the situation, will be attended by the heads of state and government of 12 countries, foreign ministries of 43 countries, influential officials, representatives of international organizations, businessmen, scientists, and media representatives. Topics of the panel discussions of the forum include future of Europe, Eastern Mediterranean, the Middle East, Balkans, African regions, as well as the pandemic, international migration, energy, fake news, separatism, and other issues. One of the meetings will be dedicated to the topic of South Caucasus, new opportunities for the regional peace and stability. As a large-scale forum, speeches are envisaged for representatives of our country, Minister of Foreign Affairs Ceyhun Bayramov and Presidential Aide Hikmet Hacıyev, as well as bilateral meetings. Experts assess the diplomatic forum in Antalya as a significant opportunity from the point of view of conveying Azerbaijan's position, which was formed in the region after the 44-day patriotic war, to the world community.
48 more cases of coronavirus infections have been recorded in Azerbaijan, while 153 people have been recovered and discharged from the hospital. The overall confirmed cases in Azerbaijan have reached 335,339, with 329,191 recoveries and 4,959 deaths. The number of active infections is 1,189. Detecting infection cases overall, 3,653,074 tests have been conducted in Azerbaijan, the task force under the Cabinet of Ministers reported. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.